My ethics essay for MBA 6070P is about the doping allegations called the steroid era throughout professional sports between 1980 and the present time. Most recently, we've had allegations from the cycling world that Lance Armstrong, famous for his streak in the Tour de France, has been using steroids throughout his career. This is neither new news to us, nor is it anything that's causing a big uproar. Why not? We've addressed this in Major League Sports heavily since the 1998 quest for Roger Maris, 62 home runs. This has been a reoccurring theme throughout all of sports, so much so that it has tainted the view of sports irreparably. There's been asterisks put next to record books. There's been a call for immediate change from former legends of each of the sports. But it took until 2005 when the congressional hearings started addressing Major League Baseball's specific role in the steroid era for the mass public to be enraged enough to embark and call for change. When this happened is when we started seeing the media frenzy and we started seeing policies change within labor unions and ownership groups. It was truly when it reached the point of litigation possibilities that the world took notice and called for change. Until that point, many of the greats throughout each of the leagues ripped humongous contracts and enormous financial gains from their enhanced performance. These did not fall squarely on their shoulders, for when each one of these individual players succeeded, their teams also succeeded. And the financial gain was spread throughout, all the way up to the owners group. This owners group then claimed that it was their team's success that led to the heightened sense of community and economic success around the teams, as to be seen recently with LeBron James in the Cleveland. Since his arrival in Cleveland, there's been an economic boom, and with his threat to leave that is going on in free agency starting July 1st, there's the fear of the entire city that boom will cease with his talent leaving. While he's not allegedly involved in the steroid era, he is a prime example of what happens when a particular player with a skill set, talent level, and physical ability above and beyond those of the average player comes to your team. Another example of this would be Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire, Alex Rodriguez, and the other names that have been constantly slandered throughout the history books over the course of the last 16 years. The only person to actually see jail time out of this famous group is Marion Jones. Her and Barry Bonds have seen their jail time based off of perjury charges opposed to actual steroid use, which is illegal. This too speaks to the tolerance of the subject throughout the mass public and through prosecution across the country.